Student, now we'll do problem set 1 of chapter Similarity, Standard SSC. Problem set 1, textbook page number 26. Okay. So first 5 question is objective type question. You have to select the alternative. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So these 5 questions are all objective type questions. So it is given AB upon QR is equal to BC upon PR and CA upon PQ. You have to find out which triangle is similar to which triangle, one to one correspondence. Okay. So triangle name can be written in 3 types, but you have to write the name of the triangle in proper correspondence with one another. Now see, just we are putting the number. This will help you to find the triangle, similar triangle in proper correspondence. Okay, see this AB and QR. Give number AB 1 and QR 1, BC 2 and PR 2. Okay, so CA 3 and PQ 3. So when you will write C in triangle PQR, you are going from PQ 3 to 1. You are going from third number to one number in this triangle. But in this triangle you can see A, B, C. From 1 to we are going to second number. Okay. So this is not our answer. So see in this triangle PQR and CAB. So PQR, we are going from 3 to 1, and in this triangle CAB from 3 to 1. So in this triangle also and in this triangle also we are from moving from third side to first side. So this is our answer. Okay. So when we get this answer, no need to do this all because we have only one option. So our answer is B. Okay. So your option is B. C. PQR from 3 to 1 and CAB. Okay. When you are writing the similar triangle, you have to write in proper correspondence. So that's why we are getting this answer C. If you, for example, CBA, in this CBA, going from second side to first side, and in this PQR from third side to first side. So this is not corresponding. And in fourth also BCA from second side to third side, and PQR from third side to first side. So only this is your answer, second one. So we have done this. Now see in this triangle, in second question, angle D congruent to angle Q. This angle D congruent to angle Q, and angle R congruent to angle E. If two angles are congruent, then the third angle will be congruent only. Okay. So just we are putting the sign. So this is the third angle of DEF, and this is the third angle of QRP. Okay. So we are putting a sign over here because two angle, this and this congruent, this and this congruent. So third angle will be congruent only. Now you have to find out which statement is false. Okay. So now we'll write triangle, will with the help of this we'll write the name of the triangle DEF. Triangle DEF. With the help of sign we are writing the name of the triangle DEF. Here also we will go to QRP. DEF similar to triangle QRP. In this, with the help of a side, we have find out the answers and write. And here we are using the angles. So with the proper correspondence, write the name of the triangle DEF here QRP. You have to find out which is the false statement. Okay. So DEF similar to QRP. Now you can see in first EF upon PR. So EF is proportional to PR or RP, same segment. So this is right. DF upon PQ. First, third. So PQ or QP same segment. So this is correct statement. See in second one, DE upon PQ. So DE upon PQ. Here first and second, here first and third. So this is wrong. So this is our answer. So our answer is B. Okay. So B is a false statement. That means C and D is a correct statement. You have to find out the false statement, the wrong statement. So this is the wrong. And now we'll check this also. DE upon QR. See, DE QR, right? DF PQ, DF and PQ, right? QP or PQ both are same segment. So right, EF and RP, EF and RP, right? DE upon QR, DE upon QR, right? So our answer will be second one. So this is our answer. False statement is this. So now in third, triangle ABC and DEF, angle B is equal to angle E. So angle B is equal to angle E and angle F is equal to angle C. This is given. And AB is equal to 3 times DE. Value of AB is 3 times DE. It is given. Okay, this is given. Now in question, which of the following statement the two triangle is which of the statement regarding the two triangle is true? So the first statement, the triangles are not congruent and not similar. So first we have to check whether the triangle is similar or congruent. So we can see the diagram and we can assume that the triangles are not congruent because we can see the difference between the size also, but we have to prove it also. So first of all, this triangle is similar because two angles are congruent. Okay, this is the third angle. This is the third angle. I am putting a sign because two angles are congruent. Then the third angle will be congruent. So I am writing triangle ABC similar to triangle DEF. That means triangle is similar, but it is congruent or not, we have to see. We get from this. See, AB is equal to 3 times DE. So now AB as it is and DE will come here. So 3 upon 1. Okay. DE will come here and 3 upon 1. So the proportional side is 3 upon 1. And we will see in this also, because if the proportional sides are different, AB and DE are proportional side and their proportional sides having different value, that means the triangles are not congruent. For the if the proportion is 1:1 or same value, same number, then the proportional sides are congruent. But in this you can see ABC similar to DEF and AB proportional to DE. Okay, AB proportional to DE, but the value of AB upon DE is 3 upon 1. So proportional corresponding side having different value, that means the triangles are not congruent. So what is our answer? Triangle is similar because two angles are congruent. So triangles are similar but the triangles are not congruent. So we'll see in the statement. So this is false statement. Triangles are not congruent. Okay, but triangles are not similar. So this is wrong statement. Triangles are similar but not congruent. This is our answer. Okay. So write the option answer. We'll write here answer. Our option is B. Okay. Our answer is B because this is the correct statement, because the triangles are similar, because two angles are this and this congruent, this and this congruent. That means the triangles are similar by AA test. By which test? By AA test. But their corresponding sides are not equal. For congruent, the corresponding side should be equal. Okay. So AB upon DE is equal to 3 upon 1. And we can see the difference of the triangle also. So the triangles are not congruent. The third option is triangles are congruent. Not possible, and none of the of the above statement is true. This is also not our answer. Our answer is B. Okay. Now come to fourth question. ABC and DEF are equilateral triangle. Okay. ABC and DEF are equilateral triangle. And area of triangle ABC with area of triangle DEF is 1 is to 2. Okay. And AB value is 4. You have to find out the value of DE. Okay. When the triangle are equilateral triangle, that means the triangles are similar, because equilateral triangles are always similar. Triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. Equilateral triangles are similar. Equilateral triangle are similar. Always remember this. If it is an equilateral triangle, then the triangles are similar. Equilateral triangle means all angles 60, 60, 60 degree. 60, 60, 60 degree. All angles are 60 degree of a triangle. So always remember this. If the triangle is an equilateral triangle, then the triangles are similar. Okay. If the triangles are similar, then the areas are proportional to what? Areas are proportional to their corresponding sides. Okay. Areas are proportional to the corresponding side. We'll take AB and DE because we have given AB and we have to find out DE. So AB square upon DE square. Area proportional to their corresponding side. Property of areas of areas of similarity of a triangle. Areas are proportional to their corresponding sides square. Okay, this is the theorem. Now proportion of ABC with DEF is 1 is to 2. So we'll write 1 upon 2. Proportion is given and value of AB is 4. 4 and here square. Okay, DE is as it is DE square. Taking square root of both sides. For 1, if we take root on 1, the value will come 1 only. For 2, root 2, and then for 4 square, it will become 4, and for DE square, DE. Okay, taking square root both sides. Taking square root both sides. So when we take square root both sides, for 1 root is 1, and for 2 root 2, and here square will remove from 4 and DE. Okay, now cross multiply. DE multiply by 1, DE, and 4 multiply by root 2, 4 root 2. So our option is D. So our answer will be 4 root 2. So you solve this in a rough column and write the answer. Our option is 4 root 2, that is D. Okay, D. Write D. Okay, 4 root 2. So our answer is 4 root 2. Come to this triangle. Question number 5. XY parallel to BC given, and which of the following statement is true? Okay, so remember this. Whenever in a triangle ABC this is parallel to this, that means this triangle ABC will always similar to XY AXY. Okay, so remember this. But we'll prove over here. We'll take this triangle ABC and AXY. So in this you can see XY parallel to BC given. Okay, and we'll take AB as a transversal and AB is a transversal. Okay, this XY parallel to BC and AB is a transversal. That means this angle is congruent to this angle corresponding angle ABC. Therefore angle ABC congruent to angle AXY, corresponding angles. Okay, so now we are taking triangle ABC and triangle AXY. We are giving this number 1. Okay, so this is 1. We have proved ABC congruent to AXY by corresponding. So in this two triangle, angle ABC congruent to angle AXY from 1, we get from 1, and you see this angle A. This angle A congruent common in ABC and AXY. So for this BAC, for this triangle angle BAC congruent to angle for this triangle XAY, common angle. Therefore triangle ABC similar to triangle AXY by AA test. Okay, so always remember this: if the triangle is given and this is parallel to this, then the triangle ABC similar to AXY by AA test. But still I have proved it. So this is corresponding angles and this is common in both the triangle ABC and AXY. So triangles are similar. You can see the correspondence: AB proportional to AX. Okay, in this you can see AB proportional to AX, AB proportional to AX, and BC proportional to XY, but we want AC proportional to AY. We'll take AC proportional to AY. Okay, so when the triangles are similar, AB proportional to AX and AC proportional to AY. Okay, now do the cross multiplication. So AX will go there and AC will come here. Therefore AB upon AC is equal to AX will come here and AC will come here. Cross multiplication AX upon AY. Okay, so our option is A. So that means we get this option. So no need to try all these three options B, C, D. So our answer is, I am writing here, answer is B. Okay, so our answer is A. Sorry. So our option is A. So what we have done, first we have proved this two triangle ABC and AXY similar. Then we write the corresponding side, AB with AX and AC with AY. Okay, after writing this, cross multiply, AC will come the position of AX and AX will go to the position of AC. Cross multiply, we get this answer: AB upon AC is equal to AX upon AY. So we have done this fifth option. Okay, so if the answer come over here, no need to go for B and C and D. Now question number second. See this triangle ABC and this line AD. Okay, so BD is 7, this BD is 7 and BC is 20. Okay, BC is 20. This full BC is 20. First find out DC. So BC is equal to BD plus DC. BC is 20, BD is 7 and DC you have to find out. So BD minus 7 is equal to DC. DC is equal to 20 minus 7, 30. Okay, so this is 30. Full BC is 20, BD is 7 and DC is 30. In this you have to find out the proportion of area of triangle ABD upon ADC, area of triangle ABD upon ABC, and area of triangle ADC upon ABC. See this, in triangle ABC A is the vertex and ADC, ADC, A is the vertex and ABC base on BC and ADC also having base on BC. So same vertex and base on same line, that means the triangles having equal height. Okay, so we'll write this for all three triangle. Other triangle ABD also. A is the vertex and base on line BC. So in triangle ABC, this triangle ABC, and now ABD, triangle ABD and triangle ADC, all this triangle having common vertex, A and base, and all or having base on same line opposite of vertex. Okay, BC is opposite of A and having common vertex A and base on same line and base on same line BC. Okay, therefore all three triangles having equal height, having equal height. Okay, so triangle ABC, ABD and ADC, all three triangles having common vertex A and base on same line BC, opposite line BC. So therefore the triangles heights are equal for all three triangles. If the triangles having equal height, that means areas will be proportional to their bases. Now first, this area of triangle ABD upon area of triangle ADC. Okay, so ABD base is BD and ADC base is DC. Okay, so heights are, write in, heights are equal. Okay, heights are equal, therefore areas are proportional to their bases. Again, area of triangle ABD upon area of triangle ADC is equal to, value of BD is 7 and value of DC is 30. Okay, so the proportion of ABD upon ADC is 7 upon 30. Then second, again area of triangle ABD upon ABC, ABD upon area of triangle ABC. So their base is ABD having base BD and ABC having base BC. Heights are equal. That means areas are proportional to their bases. Therefore area of triangle ABD upon area of triangle ABC. So BD having base 7, BD is 7 and BC is 20. So the area proportional to 7 upon 20. In this third ADC upon ABC, area of triangle ADC upon area of triangle ABC. So ADC base is DC and ABC base is BC. Okay, then again write heights are equal. Okay, so then therefore area of triangle ADC upon area of triangle ABC is equal to DC is 13 and BC is 20. Okay, so remember this in ABC, triangle ABC, A common vertex and BC opposite base, and all these three triangles ABD, ADC and ABC having base on line BC, so the heights are equal. So when any triangle, if heights are equal, then the areas are proportional to their base. Okay, so we have written the base and we have written their values. So ABD upon ADC is 7 upon 13, ABD upon ABC is 7 upon 20, and ADC upon ABC is 13 upon 20. Okay, now sum number 3. Now question number 3, ratio or diagram I have drawn before, only this is given in your textbook. Okay, so these diagrams are given. So question number 3, ratio of areas of two triangles with equal height. Height is equal and the ratio of the triangle is 2:3. If the base of the smaller triangle is 6, then what is the base, corresponding base of bigger triangle? Okay, so now we'll take, let A1 and A2 be the areas of two triangles, and B1 and B2 be the base respectively. Okay, so now area are proportional to their bases when their heights are equal. Okay, so in question heights are equal and the proportion of the area is 2 upon 3 and smaller base, so smaller area, so B1 is 6 and B2 is, we have to find out of a larger triangle. Okay, so now cross multiply B2 as it is, this 2 will come here and 3 multiply by 6. Okay, 2 ones are 2 3s are, so B2 is equal to 3 3s are 9. So what, in an area's proportion is 2 upon 3. So area's proportion is 2 upon 3 and base of smaller triangle. So a proportion 2 is a smaller area, so the base is B1 is a smaller. Okay, so smaller area base is given, B1 is given 6 and larger bigger area base we have to find out. Okay, so B2 is 9. So when the areas are proportional, when the areas heights are equal, the area will be proportional to their bases. So in this, area is proportional to its base because heights are equal. We have written the proportion, we have written the base of smaller area and base of bigger area is B2, cross multiply, 2 will come down and 3 multiply by 6, 2 1s are 2 3s are 3 3s are 9. So B2 is 9. So the base of the bigger area is, base of bigger triangle is 9. In this triangle you have to find out, come to question number 4. ABC 90 degree, angle DCB 90 degree given, AB is equal to 6 and DC is equal to 8 given. You have to find out what? So write the given, then write this area of triangle ABC upon, you have to find out area of triangle ABC with area of triangle DCB. Okay, so areas are proportional to their base and height. In triangle ABC, BC is the base, BC and AB is the height. Okay, base and height. When base and height is given, BC base and AB height. And in triangle DCB, this perpendicular line, so base is this and height is this. So BC is base again and BC is his height. Okay, of triangle DCB. Here the base is same. So base is same, then cancel the base. Therefore, area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle DCB is equal to BC cut AB upon DC, and the value of AB is given 6 and DC is 8. After cancellation, area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle DCB, 2 3s are 2 4s are. So what is the proportion of their area? This 3 upon 4. Okay, here the area of proportional to their base and height of this triangle ABC. Base is BC, AB is height, DCB, base is BC and height is DC. Then BC same value cut, AB and DC will left. Put the value 6 upon 8, then cancel it, 3 upon 4. The proportion of the area is 3 upon 4. Come to question number 5. Area of triangle PQS. Area of triangle PQS 100. Area of triangle QRS. Area of triangle this QRS is 110. So PM is equal to, value of PM is 10, height PM is 10. You have to find out NR you have to find out. The question is on page number 27. Okay, continue. So now areas are proportional to their base and height. Okay, so in triangle, area of triangle PQS upon area of triangle QRS. Okay, so PQS, QS is the base, RQS, QS is the base. So when the base are equal, if you want to write the base and then cancel, it's okay. We are writing directly height PM upon RN. Okay, base QS is same of both the triangles. So base QS is same of triangle PQS and QRS. So the areas are proportional to their height. So PQS height is PM and QRS height is RN. Okay. Now PQS is 100 and QRS is 110. PM is 10 and RN we have to find out cross multiplication. So cross 100 will come here. 110 multiply by, this will multiply with this, cross multiplication, 0 cut, 0 cut, 0 cut, 0 cut. So Rn is equal to 11. So the height of this triangle is QRS is 11. NR or Rn, that is NR is equal to 11. Now come to question number 6. Question number 6. M and T similar to triangle QRS, and the length of the altitude drawn from the point T is pi, and the length of the altitude drawn from point S is 9. Okay, find the area. So we will draw the diagram. So this is our triangle M and T, M N and T, and then other triangle QRS. Okay, the perpendicular drawn from T. Okay, and perpendicular altitude means perpendicular line. So this height is drawn from T and S. Okay, drawn from T and S. For this height is phi, you can write T, TP and SM. Okay, so will give some name to the height. So height of this triangle is phi and height of this triangle is 9. Triangle MNT similar to triangle QRS given. You have to find out the proportion of their areas. See, very simple. Actually, the area of a triangle is proportional to their corresponding height. We all know that, and it is proportional to their height square also, side square also, height square also, and median square also. So when the triangle height is given and median is given, we can write their corresponding. So in this area of triangle MNT upon area of triangle QRS, their heights are TP square upon SM square. We can write area the proportional, areas are proportional to the corresponding side square, to the corresponding side height square. So remember this, very simple. So areas are proportional to their side square. For example, this is similar, MNT similar to QRS. That means area will be proportional to MN square and QR square, or NT square, RS square, or MT square, QS square. Similarly, if the height is given, corresponding height is given, so areas are proportional to their corresponding height square, TP square and SM square. It is also proportional to their median also. Okay, so now we are writing area of a triangle MNT upon area of triangle QRS is equal to TP is phi square and 9 square. Phi square 25 and 9 square 81. So the proportion of area of triangle MNT with QRS is 25 upon 81. Remember this point, important point. The area, the proportion of similar triangle. Okay, when the triangle should be similar. So when the triangles are similar, the areas are proportional to their corresponding side square, height square, or median square. So here the height are given. So height square. Okay. So done. 7 sum. In this question number 7. Okay. So diagram is given in your textbook. I have drawn the diagram already. So you have to find out the value of BE. BE. This is X and DE parallel to AB. So DE parallel to AB. Side DE parallel side AB given. Okay. Now if this DE parallel to AB, then DC upon AD is equal to CE upon BE. Okay. Corresponding side square DC upon AD is equal to CE. We can write CE upon BE. CE, so EC upon BE. It is very simple. Just to give a name properly, I am searching it. So when triangles CAB, in triangle CAB, this CAB, DE parallel to AB, so CD upon DA is equal to CE upon EB. Okay. By which theorem? basic proportionality theorem. So this parallel lines, then this sides are proportional. So just giving the name according to the textbook, we can write CD or DC also. So DC is given 3, AD is given 5, and EC, value EC is 6.4 minus X upon BE is equal to X. Now cross multiply this 3 into X, 3X. Now this 5 multiply by 6.4 minus X. So 5 will multiply with this 3X as it is. 5 4 are 20, 5 6 are 30, 32, 32.0. That means 32 multiplying 6 by 5, you will get 32. Okay, and then 5 into X minus 5X, then 3X as it is, 5X will come here, minus X will become plus 5X and equal to 32. 8X, 3X and 5X, 8X, 32. X is equal to 32 upon 8. 8 ones are 4 2s are 8 and 4 8s are 2 1s are 2 4s are. Okay, 4 2s are 8, 4 8s are 32, 2 1s are 2 4s are 8. So BE is equal to, therefore BE is equal to 4. So this side is 4. Okay, BE 4. Now in this diagram, segment PA, QB, RC and SG perpendicular to this line AD. So when all these 4 lines are perpendicular to this line, that means all these 3 lines are parallel. When perpendicular to same line, all lines are parallel. Okay, so AB is 60, BC 70, CD 80, PS, full PS is given 280. You have to find out PQ, QR and RS. Okay, so we are SD parallel to QB parallel to AB. Leave this line now. Just take these 3 lines. So SD parallel QB. All 4 lines are parallel, but we are taking these 3 lines, and PA parallel, and these 2 are transversal. Okay, by property of 3 parallel lines, we can take QS upon PQ upon QS. PQ upon QS is equal to AB upon BD. Okay, AB upon BD. Property of 3 parallel lines. Property of 3 parallel lines. Now PQ upon QS is equal to AB upon BD, a property of 3 parallel lines. Or we can write QS, PQ plus QS upon QS as it is. So just change the proportion. First write QS above, then write PQ, QS upon PQ, so BD upon AB. Okay, just change the proportion. We can write like this also. So this PA parallel to QB and SD, so QS upon PQ is proportional to BD upon AB. Okay, now QS as it is plus PQ upon PQ as it is, BD plus AB upon AB. This is known as componendo. Okay, understand? So this is parallel to this and this, So we can write PQ upon QS, or we can write QS upon PQ. When we take QS upon PQ, then here we will take BD upon AB. Okay, simple. Now we have done by componendo QS plus PQ and PQ as it is, BD plus AB upon AB as it is, componendo. When you plus QS and PQ, you will get value PS and PQ. When you plus BD and AB, you will get value AD, okay, upon AB as it is. Now put the value you have in your textbook. PS is equal to 280, so 280 PQ as it is. Then value of AD, AB, BC and CD. AB plus BC plus CD is the value of AD, AB, BC and CD, and AB value is 60. So put the value 60. So now 280 upon PQ is equal to AB is 60, 70 plus 80 upon 60. 280 upon PQ is equal to, plus this value 13 and 8, 21, 210 upon 60. Now cross multiply. PQ is equal to, see this 210 will come here and 280 multiply by 60. Now do the cancellation in your rough work. So I am doing here 280 multiply by 60 upon 210, 0 cut, 3 7 the 3 2 the 7 1 the 7 4 the, then 0. So PQ is equal to 4 2 the 8, 80. So value of PQ is 80. So you get the value of PQ. Now take this 3 line parallel which PA, PQB and RC. PA parallel, PQ parallel, PA parallel QB parallel RC. Take this 3 line as a 1, 2 and 3. This 3 line. So now you can take the proportion PQ upon QR. PQ upon QR is equal to AB upon BC. AB upon BC, property of 3 parallel lines. Now PQ value is 80 upon QR, you have to find out, is equal to AB value is 60 and BC value is 70. Okay, so after cross multiplication you will get, we'll do here QR is equal to, cross number 60 will come here and 80 multiplied by 60, and QR is equal to, so in rough work we will do this 80 multiplied by 60 upon 16 upon 70 upon 60. Now do the calculation, 0 cut, and then 2 3s are 2 4s are 0, 4 7s are 28, 280 upon 3. Okay, so value of QR is 280 upon 3. Then you have to find out this RS. Okay, so PQ is equal to QR plus PQ plus QR, PQ plus QR plus RS is equal to PS. PQ plus QR plus RS is equal to PS. So PQ how much? 80 plus QR 280 upon 3 plus RS we have to find out, and PS is 280. PS is given 280. 80. Now RS on left side 280 will come, right hand side 80 will come here, minus 80, and this plus 280 upon 3 will become minus 2 upon 280 upon 3. Okay, so PQ plus QR plus RS is equal to PS. In the diagram, PQ plus QR plus RS is equal to PS. Put the value. PQ is 80, QR is 280 upon 3, and RS we have to find out, and all three value is equal to PS. Okay, so now left hand side RS as it is, right hand side 280 as it is. These two value will come here. Plus 80 will become minus 80, plus 280 upon 3 will become minus 280 upon 3. RS is equal to 280 minus 80 will give you 200, minus 280 upon 3. So put the LCM. 3 to the 600, minus 280 upon 3. So while plus or minus, we have to make the denominator same. So no value below 200, that means 1. So multiply by 3. So 600, and multiply by 1 by 3 and 200 by 3. Therefore 600 upon. Therefore after RS is equal to denominator 3 as it is. 600 minus 280 will give you the value 320. So 600 minus 280 is 320 upon 3. So the value of RS is 320 upon 3. Okay, so now next, in this diagram you have to fill in the blanks. Okay, so diagram is given and boxes are given, you have to just fill the boxes. Okay, you can see in triangle PMQ, ray MX is the bisector of angle PMQ. Therefore MX is the bisector of angle PMQ. That means PM upon MQ, PM upon MQ is equal to PX upon XQ by what? Theorem of angle bisector. So in this triangle PMQ, this is the bisector, so PM upon MQ is equal to PX upon XQ by angle bisector theorem. Again same like this in this triangle PMR, PM upon MR, and MY is the bisector of angle PMR. Therefore PM upon MR is equal to PY upon YR. Okay, by angle bisector theorem. PM, or we can write MP also, both same segment, MP or PM, just to keep the value same given below, MP. Okay, so we can write PM or MP, same. Now MP is equal to MP, and you can see this MQ equal to MR given. Why? Because M is the midpoint of QR. PM is the median. PM is the median. That means M is the midpoint of QR. PM is the median. M is the midpoint of QR. Therefore, MQ is equal to MR. So MP is equal to MP. Same segment always equal. And MQ is equal to MR. Why? M is the midpoint of QR. Hence MQ is equal to MR. Okay, MP equal to MP, MQ is equal to MR, because M is the midpoint of QR. Now for this MP upon MQ we can write PX upon XQ, and for this MP upon MR we can write PY upon YR. From 1, 2 and 3. This is 1, this is 2, and with the help of 3 we can write PX upon XQ equal to PY upon YR. Okay, see in the diagram, PX upon XQ is equal to PY upon YR. If the sides are proportional, that means XY parallel to QR by converse of basic proportionality theorem. Okay, therefore XY parallel to QR by converse of basic proportionality theorem. So we have done sum number 9 and now 10, 11, 12 and 13. Okay, we'll do this sum. Now question number 10. Okay, so diagram is given of question number 10. Triangle ABC, BX is the bisector of angle ABC and CY is the bisector of angle ACB. Okay, what you have to find? You have to find AX upon XY. The proportion of AX upon XY we have to find out. What is given? AB is 5 given. Okay, and AC is 4 given, and full BC is 6. Okay, full BC from BC segment is 6. You have to find out this. Okay, so take in triangle ABY. Okay, in triangle ABY, this triangle BX bisect ray, BX bisect angle, BX bisect angle ABY. Therefore, by angle bisector theorem, AB upon BY is equal to AX upon XY. By angle bisector theorem. By angle bisector theorem. In triangle ACY. Okay, now give this number 1. Okay, in triangle ACY, CX ray CX bisect angle ACY. So by angle bisector theorem, AC upon CY is equal to AX upon XY. AX upon XY by angle bisector theorem. So in this triangle, this is the bisector AB upon BY equal to AX upon XY. In this triangle, CX is the bisector AC upon CY is equal to AX upon YC. Give the number 2. Okay. From 1 and 2, AB upon BY is equal to AC upon CY is equal to AX upon XY. From 1 and 2. AX upon XY is equal to AB upon BY. AX upon XY is equal to AC upon CY. Therefore, AB upon BY equal to AC upon CY is equal to AX upon XY. This AX upon XY is equal to this and equal to this. Therefore, all these three are equal. Now, by theorem on equal ratio, by theorem on equal ratio, AB plus AC, AB plus AC upon BY plus CY. Okay, and AX upon XY as it is. Now the value of AB is 5, AC is 4, and BY plus YC is equal to BC is equal to AX upon XY. Now 5 plus 4, 9, and BC is 6, AX upon XY. Okay, so therefore AX upon XY as it is 3, 3s are 9, 3 2s are 6, 3 upon 2. Okay, so the proportion of AX upon XY is 3 upon 2. Okay, so we have done this sum. Take this triangle bisector by, take this proportion AB upon BY equal to AX upon XY, and in this triangle AC upon YC is equal to AX upon XY. All these three are equal by theorem on equal ratio plus this AX upon XY as it is, AB plus AC. Put the value, BY plus CY is equal to BC, BY plus CY is equal to BC. So BC is 6 and 5 plus 4 9. Cancel this, AX upon XY is equal to 3 upon 2. 3 3s are 9, 3 2s are 6. Question number 11, ABCD, AD parallel to BC, okay, and AC and BD diagonal, AC and BD diagonal intersect at point P. Then you have to prove, what you have to prove? AP upon PD, AP upon PD is equal to PC upon BP, PC upon BP. So in this first we'll prove this two triangle as a similar triangle, okay, proof. Segment AD parallel segment BC given, and take AC as a transversal, AD parallel to BC, okay, AN, AC is a transversal. Therefore this is parallel lines and this is a transversal, therefore this form is Z like this, and this angle is congruent to this angle, alternate angle. Therefore angle DAC congruent to angle ACB, alternate angles. These are alternate angles. That is, for DAC we can write DAP. We have to prove these two triangles similar, so take the name of the angle according to this triangle DAP. Angle are same, DAC or DAP both are same angle, okay. DAP congruent to angle, for this ACB we will write PCB, okay. Now take this two triangle, this APD, triangle APD, and triangle CPB, okay. So in this angle DAP, this triangle DAP congruent to angle PCB. So in this two triangle, this angle congruent to this, DAP congruent to PCB from 1, give the number 1, from 1, and this angle is vertically opposite angle, okay. So this angle is vertically opposite angle. So APD, angle APD congruent to angle CPB, vertically opposite angle. So when the line intersect at this point, then these two angles are congruent, vertically opposite angles. So two angles is enough to prove that the triangles are similar. Now therefore what? Triangle APD similar to triangle CPB by AA test. When the triangles are similar, then the corresponding sides are proportional. AP proportional to CP, AP proportional to CP. See the question also which side we have to take, and PDN. So PD proportional to PB, corresponding side of similar triangle, okay. So there is AD and CB also. We want this side, so we will not take this side. But our proportion is AP upon PD. Cross multiply, put this AP as it is. Cross multiply or alternando, PD will come here, CP will go there, and PB as it is. Just do the cross multiply, PD will come here and CP will go there. So we have proved it, this. Now that is, now AP upon PD equal to, for PC and CP same segment, PC and CP we can write, for CP we can write PC. Same we have proved here only, but just we are arranging PC, and this PB we can write BP. Hence proved. Hence proved. Now in this triangle we have to just in this sum we have to just fill in the blanks. Type. So 2ax is equal to 3by given. So what is your question? So xy parallel to AC given, and 2ax is equal to 3by. Ax as it is, by bx, 2ax is equal to 3bx. So bx will come here, 3 will remain as it is, 2 will come here. Cross multiply, bx come here and 2 will come here. So what is the value of ax upon bx? 3 upon 2. Now componendo, ax plus bx upon bx. Therefore 3 plus 2 upon 2 by componendo. Okay, given in question. Now ax plus bx is equal to ab, and bx as it is, 3 plus 2 5 and 2 as it is. Whenever this triangles in triangle ABC, xy parallel to AC, okay, xy parallel to AC, then this triangle will always similar BCA similar to BYX by it is. How? See, in triangle BCA, A is common angle, and for both the triangle BCA and BYX, and these angles are corresponding. In this triangle BCA congruent to BYX, corresponding angle, because this is parallel line and this is transversal. Okay, so angle BYX congruent to BCA, corresponding angles, and by common angle triangle will be similar, BCA similar to BYX by AA test given in your textbook. Now write the proportional side, BA proportional to BX and AC proportional to XY, corresponding side of similar triangle. Then next, what is the value of AB upon BX? 5 upon 2. BA or AB same segment, for AB upon BX 5 upon 2, write 5 and 2. So cross multiply, 9 will multiply by 5 and 2 will go in divide. 5 9s are 45 upon 2, then divide 45 upon 2, AC is 22.5. Okay, after divide 22.5. Value of AC is 22.5. Hence, find out. Okay, we have to find the value of AC. AC is 22.5. Now come to the 13th sum, important sum. So angle A 90 degree you have to prove, and DEFG, this DEFG is a square. Okay, and you have to prove what? Prove DE square is equal to BD into EC. DE square is equal to BD into EC. BD into EC. You have to prove this, BD multiply by EC. So we are proving it. So ABCD is a square, therefore GD is equal to DE is equal to FE is equal to GF. All four sides are equal, side of a square. Side of a square. All sides of a square are always equal. Square having all sides equal. All four sides are equal of DEF G. Now take this triangle, prove this triangle BDG and BAC similar first. Okay, so now this is 90 degree for this triangle BAC and BDG. So B is a common angle, I am putting a sign. So I am taking triangle BD. First we are taking BAC. First this triangle common 90 degree, then this third angle. Okay, and then for this common angle 90 degree, then third angle triangle BDG. We have to prove this two triangle as a similar. So angle in this angle, this is a common angle, angle ABC congruent to angle for this GBD, angle GBD, common angle named according to their triangle. Okay, so for this triangle I am naming this angle ABC, and for this triangle I am naming GBD. Okay, now this common angle, and in this triangle BAC congruent to angle BAC 90 degree congruent to angle BDG, both 90 degree, therefore they are congruent. So these two triangles are similar by AA test. BAC similar to triangle BDG by AA test. So first this triangle and this triangle similar we have to prove, then this triangle and then this triangle, full triangle, we have to prove similar. Okay, so now we are changing the position. Now we are taking this triangle. Okay, so again we are taking, just I am removing the sign because I have to take this triangle now. So when I am taking this triangle and this triangle, common angle is this, and for this triangle third angle is this, and for this triangle third angle is this. I am just marking the sign. This will make easy to name the triangle. Okay, so so now again take the triangle BAC, and now in this I am starting with this third triangle, going to 90 degree and then going to common angle. Okay, so in this also when you giving the name, start from third angle, go to 90 degree, then go to common angle. Okay, so given the name in a proper order, we have not have to change the name of this triangle BAC. So I am keeping this name BAC as it is. I am using the sign, with the help of the sign I am giving the name to this triangle. So when I am taking this triangle and this triangle, C is the common angle for CEF and BAC. So in this triangle this is common 90 degree, third angle is this, and in this triangle common angle 90 degree, third angle is this, when we are taking this triangle and this triangle. Okay, so we started from third 90 degree and common will give the name FEC, triangle FEC. We are giving name FEC. So in this triangle 90 degree which angle? BAC. We will first give the name of common angle. So in this triangle common angle is AC B congruent to, and this triangle FCE, common angle. Okay, and both having this angle. And in this triangle BAC, angle BAC 90 degree, and in this triangle FEC 90 degree. When this is perpendicular line, so this angle is 90 degree. So FEC 90 degree, angle FEC 90 degree, both 90 degree. So two angle is enough. So two angle is enough to prove that the third angle, I have put just the sign, but you have to prove by common and 90 degree only, because you have given the common angles are congruent and 90 degrees, both 90 degree, then the triangle angle, then the angles are congruent. So therefore this triangle BAC similar to triangle FEC. by AA test. Okay, so this is 1, this is 1, this is 2, and give the number 3. So in 2 and 3 you can see BAC similar to BDE and BAC similar to FEC. Therefore triangle BDG similar to triangle FEC from 1 and 2. From 1 and 2 these two triangles are similar. So now write the proportional side, because first triangle similar to second and this first triangle similar to third, then second and third triangle will be similar from 2 and 3. From 2 and 3. Okay, from 2 and 3. This is 2 and this is 3. So now write the proportional side. BD proportional to FE, BD proportional to FE, and DG proportional to EC, corresponding side of similar triangle. We need only these two proportion. There is one more proportion, BG and FC. We don't need that proportion. So now BD as it is FE is equal to DE. FE is equal to DE. All four sides are equal. For this FE I am writing DE, and for DG also equal to DE. So all sides are equal of a square. Here DG or GD is equal to DE. All four sides are equal. So here I am writing DE. Now EC as it is from 1 you get this value. For FE you can write DE, and for DG you can write DE. So DE is equal to FE and DE is equal to DG also from 1. Now cross multiply. So DE into DE square then is equal to this multiply by this. BD is equal to BD multiply by EC. Okay, so DE multiply by DE square, BD multiply by EC, BD into EC. Hence proved. Okay, hence proved. So we have done all problem set sum. All 13 sum we have done. 12, 13 sum. Be careful in 13 sum that you have to prove this triangle and whole this triangle similar, then this triangle and this whole triangle similar. But when you name the correspondence, please see that giving the proper correspondence. When I have given the name to this triangle, I have taken the name common 90 degree, then go to third. When I am taking this triangle, this is the third angle. Okay, so again when I have changed this triangle, then this is common, this is 90 degree and this is third angle, but I want the name BAC only. So when I start from BAC, so in this triangle third angle is this. So from this to 90 degree, then common angle. Okay, so remember this point. It is very important point in this sum. So hence we have done all 13 sum. Now we'll do next chapter, Pythagoras theorem. Okay, thank you. Please like, share and subscribe my channel National Classes. Okay, thank you.